Nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
How nice of you to stop by.
Always.
Accio.
Your acrobatics are only for both the inevitable.
Protego. Stupefy.
No! I won't I won't rest until I'm dead.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Levioso.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Assignment's all finished. Levioso.
I'll kill you when I get down from here.
Expelliarmus.
Blasted plant.
Incendio.
When he's taking
Accio.
Why have you not run away? Intend to die.
Let me go!
I shall avenge your death. You've been paying attention in defense against the dark arts, I see.
Confringo.
You won't get away with that.
Defendo.
That was unimpressive. You won't get away with that.
Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Wouldn't mind a plug job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, suppose it could get a bit boring.
Yes, don't tell us.
Wait, such arrogance.
Incendio. Confringo. Leviosa!
Why, this might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it.
Petrificus totalis.
That's your best. You won't stop me.
Leviosa! Confringo!
But then,
You only have Revelio. Revelio. Repulsor. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Repulsor. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Revelio.
What do you have in store for me this...
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Enjoying suffering, do ya?
Nothing over here.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio.
I should investigate.
Accio. Levioso. Capusta.
That's that. Settled.
Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin drop?
I didn't touch your helm. Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions.
Levioso. Revelio. Levioso.
An intruder!
I can see why Feldcroft needs help. Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the other creatures. Cabbages.
Depulso. Defender. Levioso. Confringo. Prediction. Stupid. Depulso. Confringo. Levioso. Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise. Revelio.
That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Hello there. Do you have the special delivery,
Revelio.
my dear friend Eddie? Hello there. Do you have the special delivery from my dear...
Hello, Mr. Ndi? Eddie Thistlewood sent me.
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbages?
I have them right here.
Marvelous. This will go a long way towards protecting the hamlet from Ranrock's loyalists. The same foul curs who, I'm willing to guess, intercepted them in the first place, along with Rookwood's lot. Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude to you and Eddie. Thank you for your help.
Do you have any idea why the goblins are attacking Feldcroft?
No clue. I used to think it was because of its strategic location, but now it's as if they were looking for something. I will admit, however, that I don't know what they could possibly be looking for.
How do you and Eddie know each other?
We met at Hogwarts. Been friends and business associates. I wasn't surprised to get his owl about his Chinese chomping cabbage scheme. He was always one to go out of his way to help another.
What do you have for...
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins. A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio.
Revelio.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Revelio.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Wonderful to see you again.
Revelio.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. Set some crates.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens
The most I've ever...
Revelio. Revelio.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Revelio. Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks...
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
What are you up to now?
I almost...
If it isn't Dora Treadwell's... God. Cow, vegetable.
Brilliant. Accio. My bike. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You'll regret crossing my path.
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Look what you've done. You pay for that.
Incendio. Accio.
That's to warm you up. Confringo.
Confringo.
Confringo. Confringo.
Let's see you survive that heat.
Confringo.
Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
Stop that right now.
Revelio. Wonder who lives here. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Brilliant. Revelio.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the...
Wonderful. I trust you became more...
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one... if Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get... Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Glacius!
Get him on quickly.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
Perhaps a hybrid.
I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the just Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thrive. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a... You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just... Mind the plants, please?
Deposit.
Flipendo.
Glaciers. Expelliarmus. Incendios.
Flipendo.
Glaciers. Expelliarmus. Incendios. Glaciers.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes. The greenhouse won't keep itself in order.